Welcome to Advanced HIIT 3.4. So our fourth out of 6 workouts of a high intensity interval training method. And I'll go over, start with the exercises, our new exercises that we're going to do today. So exercise number 1 is going to be 35 per side of a single jump, touch the ground. The idea is to jump as high as you can, and you're springing up using opposite arm to drive you through that motion. And then when you touch the ground, you reach your back leg back and try to touch the ground. So you're going to do 35 on one leg and then 35 on the other, aiming for maximum height. Second exercise, something a little different, called a Hindu push-up. What you're going to do is you're going to get into a regular push-up position, and then from here, you lift your hips up into the air, pushing back out of the heels of your hands almost as if you're in an inchworm position. Then you're going to slide your nose down, try to touch just raise your chest to the ground, come back up in a little bit of an arch position. So if you have any low back issues, not the best exercise for you. Then you sweep back in the reverse direction. So down, almost touching the ground, come back up, sweep backwards. The lower to the ground you are, the more effective the exercise. So we're going to try 40 of those. And then finally, we've got pull-ups, vertical pull-ups today. So again, like in my other HIIT 3 videos, you do need access to a pull-up station. And today we're just going to do regular pull-ups, palms facing forward, and we're going to go for 20 of those. Full range if possible, all the way down. So we'll do our warm-up. We'll get into our new exercises. We'll go through that with time. We'll see how we do. Then you'll get a chance to repeat that anywhere between 2 to 3, maybe 4 times on your own. And then we'll come back and we'll repeat last week's exercise, seeing if we can beat that 3 minutes and 47 seconds. So let's get going into our warm-up. One quick thing that I didn't mention for today, again, if you don't have access to a pull-up machine, when I'm doing the 20 pull-ups, what you can do instead, grab a pair of 5-pound dumbbells or plates. You can go heavier if you want, if you think this is going to be too easy for you. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a reverse fly and leg extension. So reverse fly, leg extension. Go ahead and go heavier, but the point of this is to be able to use your upper back and your posture muscles. So please don't go so heavy that you're using a lot of upper trap. So you'll do about 15 a side of those if you can't do the pull-ups, if you don't have access to a pull-up machine. Okay, so let's get started into a little bit of a warm-up. So let's start with our out-in hops, warming up the body. We'll keep the warm-up relatively quick. And again, just a reminder, if you feel that you do need a little bit longer warm-up, then please go ahead and check out some of my other videos or do your own dynamic warm-up on your own. So I do have a series of dynamic or active warm-up videos on my web channel. 3 more. And just take it into a little bit of a skier hop or skater hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the back leg. Touch the hand down to the ground. So I'm getting ready for that movement that we're going to do. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Change that into a back lunge and a reach. Switch sides. Back lunge and reach. Back lunge and reach. Back lunge, reach. And stay on the right leg and do the reaching to the ground on the right leg. See if you can stretch right down to the ground. This will give you a sense of how low you can adequately go in that first exercise. 3, 2, 1. Take it to a sumo squat. Sumo squat to stand. Sumo squat to stand. Pushing with your elbows when you're in the squat position. We're not doing any deep squats today, but great warm-up exercise for a deep squat. 3 more. 2. And last one. Take that into a push-up into a frog, push up, reach back, frog. Again, when I bring my legs in, I just push out on my elbows, getting a little bit of an extra groin stretch. 2 more. Last one. Dynamic glute stretch, alternating with a little bit of a run in between. Doesn't matter how many runs you do, just as long as you end up on the opposite side. Trying to make sure that we stretch all required muscle groups. Making sure you're ready for that. First, hit 3.4 interval. Back into a lunge position. Lunge switches, so if you find that your flexibility limits you, do this on your fingertips. If you can go right down with a full hand, you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plant the left hand, spine twist. 3 times. 3. Push back into a little bit of a triangle stretch. Back down, runner stretch, triangle stretch, runner stretch. We're doing that 5 times. Triangle, runner stretch, triangle. 1 more time. Runner stretch, triangle, back down to the runner stretch. 9 runner switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plant the right hand. Spin. Opening up. Spine twist. 3 times. 2, 3. Runner stretch. Triangle stretch. 5 times. And triangle. Runner stretch. Triangle. Runners. Triangle. 1 more time. Come back up. Shake it out. Quad stretch. Balance. 5 times, reaching down to the ground. 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Switching to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Just a quick little lat stretch. Down on your knees, toes tuck under. Walk your fingertips forward, stretching as far as you can. Then walk your hands to the side. Aim for a nice stretch along here. 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side. Planting my butt on my heels. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Big arm circle backwards. Grab onto the hands behind your back. Lift up 3 times. 2, 3. So very short and sweet warm up. In a second, we'll get right into our first hit 3 exercises. So first exercise, again, just quick review, is our lunge jumps. 35 aside. Then we've got our 40 Hindu push-ups. And then we've got our pull-ups. Pull-ups, hands facing this way, 20 reps. Full range if possible. If you don't have access to the pull-up machine, grabbing your 5-pound dumbbells, and you've got your deadlift, your reverse deadlift, and probably doing about 15 aside of those. Okay, here we go. Okay, time is starting. First exercise, 35 aside. 1, 2, 3. There's 5. Really drive with your opposite arm. Reaching back actively with the back leg. 10 to go. I think I miscounted, sorry. 5 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one. 5, mole. Almost 1 full minute on one side. Here we go. Opposite leg. I'll try not to miscount. Ten. 20. Active jump. 5. Woo. 'Oh, my butt is burning. Whew. Okay, right into your Hindu push-ups. There's 10. Oh, this might take a while. Oh, those are fading fast. Halfway through, I'm gonna spin around, thinking they might be easier this way. Ooh. I think 40 might have been a little ambitious. Only 15 to go. If I break it into 5s, I can do it. Please don't stop. If you can do these better than me, please go for it. I'm having to cheat a little bit on my way back. If you don't have to, please don't. So I'm still being strict on my movement forward. I'm having to minimize my range just a little bit on the way back to complete this. But I'm gonna do it. I said I would. 5 to go. 5 to go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I hope yours look better than mine. Okay, no rest. Theoretically, I should feel this is easier because it's a different set of muscle groups. This will be like my recovery. Six. Going for 20. There's 11. 9 to go. 5 and 4. Here we go. Oh, it's a long one. It's a hard one. 6:09. My goodness. Hope you were quicker than me. Give yourself a quick little drink break. Repeat that sequence somewhere between another 1, maybe 2, up to 3 or 4 more times. And then meet back, and we're going to do last week's exercises. I hope they seem easier than those. We're going to try and beat that 3:47. Grab a quick drink. We'll meet you back. Okay, so now you've completed your anywhere between 2 and 4 sets of our new HIIT 3.4 interval workout, and we're now going back to last week's workout, last week's HIIT 3.3 exercises to see if you can beat that 3 minutes and 47 seconds. So just a quick reminder what the exercises are. So you've got alternating lunge jumps. We've got 70 of those. So all in a row, it'll end up being 35 side, but you're alternating, so you can just count 70. Second exercise is your Spider-Man push-ups, traveling. Hopefully I can get most of this in the camera. We're in a different venue today, so it might be tricky. So you're doing 6 Spider-Man push-ups forward, 6 steps forward, and then 6 steps traveling backwards. Traveling backwards, a little bit more difficult. And then the third exercise, if you are using the pull-up station, you need to set it up so it's in a more horizontal position. So you're doing a horizontal pull-up, and you've got almost single arm pull-ups. So what that is you're going to get into your horizontal position, you're going to let go of one hand, grasp the wrist with the opposite hand, and we're doing basically single arm pull-ups. And we've got 12 a side of those. If you didn't have access to the pull-up station last week, and you want to see what you did last week we had the posture pulses. So little posture pushes into the wall. You're going to do 5 to 10 of those, and then 10 burpees, 10 full burpees, alternating until I'm done my set there. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay, here we go. Making sure, of course, with the lunges, you are going as deep as possible, but maintaining form. So good hip alignment, not letting the knees collapse inward or drive too far forward. So keeping that weight loaded through that front heel as we come through. Okay, 70. This is going to feel awesome. On your mark, get set, and go. It's only 3 minutes and 47 seconds. It can't be that bad. Going to my happy place. There's 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. I'm going to take a quick breather, finish off my 20. Time to go. Oh, there's our 70. Okay, Spider-Man's. Six forward, 6 back, times 3. There's 1. looking good. Same arms, 12 aside. And 6. Sorry, to help on the other side. Go. Oh. 320. Oh. Great job. Into our cool down. Take me a while to recover my breathing here, but as per usual, go and do chest stretch because this is the advanced workout. I'm assuming I don't need to cue you much, and I can just work on getting my own heart rate down. That's why they call it high intensity. Switch to the other side. We're going to take it into a deep quad stretch. I want you to get close to a wall, place the knee right close to the wall, your toe creeps up the wall, inside leg pops up. So sometimes people do this on a couch, call it the couch stretch. So I can either stay here, if I want I can pop up a little bit higher. If I feel like my muscles allow me to do that, I'm just going to stay here. Feels pretty tight today. Feels about right for me. And holding for another 5, 4, 3, trying to let the muscles relax down into it, 2, 1, and switch over to the other side. Toes creep up. I'm not right on my kneecap here. I've got my knee close enough to the wall. So on the knee that's on the ground, I'm kind of pressing into this part of the knee, not right on the kneecap. And again, option here, if you want to come up higher or just stay down in the position where I am, whatever you feel is comfortable. Holding for 5. Really try to relax the muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease out of that and into a straddle stretch. So find a spot that's comfortable for you. Legs open. Again, huge variety in flexibility levels here. So just go to a distance that feels comfortable. For a lot of people, just holding this position is going to be all you can do. If you feel like you can go a little bit further or much further than me, go ahead. Listen to the body. Great work. I don't know how those Hindu push-ups treated you, but those were tough. They hit, thought they were pretty easy, and then I hit about 15 and all of a sudden the wall came crashing down on me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Figure 4 stretch. Bring one leg in, figure 4 position. Reach out to the extended leg. Really try to relax this bent knee. Again, if you can, hold these stretches a little longer than me. I'm doing pretty much the bare minimum, holding for about 30 seconds. Ideally, you're holding these stretches a minute, maybe even 2 minutes, if you're really trying to increase your flexibility. And switch over to the other side. Trying to keep this leg as relaxed as possible. Now we're going to go into a wide knee child's pose. So what that is, wide knee, not wild knee. You're opening your legs up. You've got your bum kind of sitting in between your heels at the back. Walk your hands forward, let your forehead relax right on the ground. Then wiggle your fingertips forward, getting a mild stretch in through the lats. Letting the body relax here. I find this gives you a nice relaxation kind of in through the neck, in between the mid shoulder blades as well. And walk over to one side. Again, you can let the head just relax on the ground if you want. A few deep breaths here. And walk over to the other side. Forehead rests right on the ground. Hips are relaxed on the heels. Legs are splayed wide, so there's lots of room for that upper body. Deep breathing, deep through the rib cage. Coming up into a kneeling position. Fingertips, you're dropping your left ear to your left shoulder. Right hand is placed behind your hips. Gentle fingertip pressure, add on, optional. Getting a nice neck stretch. And release, and take it to the other side. Right ear to right shoulder, open up through the back left side, left hand places behind the back, optional. Extra fingertip pressure, getting a nice stretch. And that's it. Thanks so much, and we'll see you for next week and our HIIT 3.5.